questions recently about whether the AX8 does a true surf style reverb. Specifically, does it drip? Now, I have to admit, I'd never heard that term before. You know, I learnt Wipeout and Pipeline as like the first two songs I ever learnt in my life, you know, kind of old surf music songs. I still love them and I still teach them to a lot of my students. You know, they're great tunes and they've stood the test of time for a reason. But yeah, I'd never heard that term drip. So basically, we're talking about spring reverb and talking about drip. It's this sound apparently. That blink, what you think about it, it's like water dripping. So let's have a look at how to set that up. There's 3 different spring reverb algorithms in the AX8, a large, medium and small. And in the spring section you can adjust the number of springs, the spring tone and the spring drive. You can see I've got the spring drive cranked up there. But the real trick is basically, you know, play a Fender guitar or a Fender style guitar into one of the Fender amp models. I've got a Tremolux. I don't know how like true surf style that is. I imagine, you know, this is more you sort of like, probably a Bassman would work really well, but I'm probably wrong. I haven't done my research clearly. So if you're a surf guy, tell me what like the best amp to use for this sort of music is. But that kind of thing, and putting the reverb in front of the amp. And I've got the mix around 30%. Let's have a listen to the difference in sound between the small spring, the medium spring, and the large spring. Here's the small spring. So you can hear they've all got that characteristic drip, which is really cool. And furthermore, you can actually change the tone of the spring and increase the number of springs. Like if we go to 6 springs and we turn the spring tone up, it sounds like this. So essentially you can hear that when I turn the spring drive all the way up, it kind of takes that drip out. So if you want the drip, leave the spring drive down and play around with the tone control. All the way up, it sounds like this. All the way down. And you can hear the difference there, it's quite cool. So you sort of, yeah, it's pretty easy to get that kind of drip happening. Again, I don't have like a real Fender reverb or anything to compare this to, but it kind of sounds like the surf music I would expect. You know, you could take this to a gig and use it, and I don't think anybody in the audience is going to complain. Thanks for tuning in. Any more suggestions for AX8 videos, please let me know.